We've reached the final concept that we're going to be going over in business calculus, and this is the idea of the producer's and the consumer's surplus. We're going to start out by talking about the consumer's surplus, and then we'll talk about the producer's surplus and figure out when those things actually come together. So for the consumer's surplus, what we want to think about is, let's say we've got a price, okay, that is dictated by a certain demand function. In other words, the price is determined by the number of units that customers are willing to buy. Okay, if we set our price to be a fixed amount, and we'll call that P bar, okay, the corresponding demand is called X bar, and the way we can calculate that is we set our fixed price equal to our demand function and then solve for X. The thing is that depending on what the situation is, there may be some people who would have been willing to pay more than that fixed price, P bar. Okay? Those people are saving money over what they would have been willing to pay. So if P bar is, say, $5 and somebody would have been willing to pay $7 for the same item, they're really kind of, if you think about it, saving $2 because they would have been willing to pay $7, but they only paid $5. So the difference between what a consumer is willing to pay and what they actually pay for an item is called the consumer surplus. Okay? And here we talk a little bit about the consumer surplus. So if we have X bar and P bar being a point on the graph of the price demand equation, okay, so remember that X bar is the amount that people are willing to buy at a price P bar. Okay, the consumer's surplus at that particular price P bar is given by the definite integral from 0 to X bar of the demand equation minus P bar, minus your fixed cost, okay, dx. So this is what this is showing us is the area between the constant price P bar and the equation and the graph of the equation d of x, our demand equation, from 0 to x equals x bar.